How's everybody doing today? I'm Jeff from Matthew's Firewood. I'm back on the logging job I've been doing with my tractor. I'm going to show you around a little bit and show you a little bit me what I'm working. Yeah, the job's going good. It's cleaning up nice, and I'll take you along for the ride for the day. I'll show you around. So here we have some of the finished product what we're doing here. It looked like this when we started. Homeowner wants to clean out. He's going to put a house up here on top of this hill here. We've been working through all these big rocks. He tried to pull some with his backhoe, but some of them are just too big. He don't have a thumb on his backhoe. Got my tractor here ready to work. My gas, my spare saw. He's been cleaning all this here. As I cut it, he chips the brush. He has a good chipper here hooked to his tractor. We're leaving some nice oak trees around. He's going to be removing this house here eventually and put in a garage and a bigger house. That's my landing down here in this area. I got quite a long pole. But all this is getting cleaned out here. More wood to chip here. I got a oak top up in here I got to pull out. Haven't got into that far yet. But yeah, all this is going to get cleaned down. Some of my skid roads coming up through. They're pretty rough. He tried to blow some chips into them for me, but he just couldn't get them to blow in far enough. A couple of the big rocks here he pulled. Get out of my way. Got all this brush into here. It's all getting chipped. As you can see, the rocks here I'm driving over. Actually, the bottom of my tractor's been scraping, but these are, pretty good rocks. Good size. They stick up probably a foot and a half. Got to be careful when I'm going through. And the stumps, when I cut down the saplings, I got to cut them down low to the ground. If you don't cut those down with the tractor tires, you'll puncture a hole in them. So you got to be pretty careful. Here's another brush pile right here. He's going to come through with his machine. He's going to make walking paths up here too for his four-wheeler and just for walking. He's going to be chipping all this brush up and through. I put it off the side of the skid roads for him. He's got a lot of dead trees. As you can see, there's a big pine there that's dead. I'm trying to leave him some nice young growth here, nice oak, healthy tree. Cutting all the junk wood out around it, but you can see there's a lot of good trees left. If he wants to cut again in the near future, he can. These are out of the way of his house back here. This is what I'm cutting down in here today. I already got my road down through. I got a little bit of wood cut already down through here. There's a lot of the dead stuff I had to cut to get out of the way. It's pretty messy back here. A lot of dead wood. The top in there from the pine I was cutting, that's all going to get chipped up. This is where I'm cutting today, right down through here. Just the back side of his house is right there. I'm trying to clean out around the house right now. Here's another dead stub to cut. That tree's actually solid, so I'll cut that down and pull that out, and I can use that. Yeah, there's a lot of nice young wood in here. These are Nice white oak. It was young, it was a small tree, but it's in his way. He wanted to cut for what he was going to do. So I took that out. And there's a nice growing yellow birch, you know, right here. I think he said he wants to keep that. It's a healthy tree, nice full top on it. It's a big oak down here. That one he wants taken. That leans towards his house. I got one cut there. It's hung up in another one, but I can pull that down easy. This is my area where I'm working today, just to get the small stuff cleaned up, cut down, picked up. We have a bunch of oaks over here that are a little bit bigger behind this house that we need to thin around so we can decide which ones he's keeping and taking. This pine here is going. I don't like pines around the house, neither does he. Pretty dangerous trees. Got some smaller pines over here. Got a bigger hemlock that's going. Another pine. A bunch of oak in here. This oak here is a double top. This one right here. But that one's got a bad seam right here. Never be a good healthy. It's a danger tree. You can see his house is pretty close, so we gotta thin out around it, get all the small stuff out, and then we can get cutting on that. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I'll try to get some video of it. This tree here, here's why the roots did this here. It's hollow underneath this tree. Here's another piece growing, but it's hollow under this tree. That tree grew on top of a stump, as you can see here, and now the stump is rotting out, so it leaves a void underneath that tree. So that tree is never gonna really be a producer for our saw log. It's pretty twisted up. It's got some lower knots anyways, so we're just gonna cut that because eventually it'll just end up either blowing over or dying anyways. You can see how the trees are grown in so thick. You know, these trees here, this one's dead. You know, this one here, and this one's already broken off. But all these trees, it's just so thick in here, they're all dying. So we're trying to get it so the hardwood trees come back and look healthy and get everything picked off the ground as much as possible. There's the property line over here. Can't cut much further than that. Sitting over here, so orange ribbons here. I can't cut any further than that, but there's a lot of dead stuff in there that I should take down for him, but he said to leave them. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video. try to push all the stuff out without really getting hung up on them. that pulled out. Well, I got it pulled off the stump, but my brake is not holding on my tractor, so that ain't very good. I think I broke another spring off it the other day, so it won't stay locked down. So I'm probably just gonna have to pull one, maybe two trees at a time And these trees ain't very big, so I can probably stiff hitch them. I can probably do more than one or two, but we'll see how it goes. I got quite the climb to come up from where trees are coming from. So we'll see how it goes on that one. Give it a double twist here, so hopefully pull back off again. New cable. Don't have the flex in it yet. Big pine tree right there on the top. Should have pulled the pine first, but I'm trying to get all the small hardwoods out of here first. Clean up my nuts a little bit. That wound up. Let's see what we got going here. We'll get two of these hooked in together. There we go. Double chokes are under all three. Grab my saw, we'll cut the end off so it's not going to hit. Yeah, this winch ain't working the greatest. It's been sitting outside a lot from the guy I bought it from, 1970s, late 70s, early 80s, I think. Gotta tighten up, clean out the clutch on the inside. I think it's dirty. It needs real good adjustment on it. So let's see if we can get this pulled up and out of here. Get that cable a little tighter. Lock down there. See if that holds. And the brake just released right there. Those dogs on me, I need some more work. Pretty rounded over. Brake dogs in here, rounded off. Yeah. Haven't had time to get it done yet. Almost lost my phone there on the ground. Now let's see if that one holds. Yeah, we get it going now. See this stick in here? I need to get my plate on the bottom. A lot of stuff exposed. There's a little bit of slack. Where you don't get jammed up on the way. Makes it easier to unhook when you get down to the landing. It's a tight 90-degree corner right here. I'm gonna go slow. Can't kick the tractor over sideways. It's pretty rough, so. Make this a little more. me the whole way. Fingers brushed off. Enough to get around this corner. Here's something what I do here. These trees here that are scarred up are bumper trees. Are going to get cut at the end. Same with this softwood here, it's starting to die out. This one here, what I'm trying to save are these 3 oaks right here. So these bumper trees protects those from any other trees rubbing on them. This bigger one here is coming out. That is another smaller saw log in that one. So I was keeping that one to the end. I got some more to cut, so. The 90-degree bend in, pretty tight, trying to work them a little bit. In we go. Maple probably ends up breaking. Pretty flexible, you don't know. They made it around the corner. Just go slow with it. Beat on it too much. Here's that tree that's hung up in that other one. See, there's an opening right here. I'm going to try to twist that tree to come down and fall down into this hole. Well, I got the choker hooked up. I gotta have my hook down here on the back side of the tree. So that tree will roll this way and roll that whole tree down into this opening. You see how this is gonna go. There you have it. Tree rolled out. Been good. As you can see, the hook's on the top of the tree. So now I can just pull the tree up to the machine. This is how that bumper tree works. You come around the corner. The tree rubs on these ones. Right in through. These are trees that are going to be taken out anyways to save these oaks. That's why we leave the bumper trees. When I get done working, these bumpers will be cut down. And as you can see the angle I have, I'm coming out of this area at a 90-degree turn. Got to go slow. Keep your foot ready to push in the clutch and to drop the hitch down in case your tractor starts to tip. This stump here, I can't cut down anymore because it's close to the big rocks. So sometimes I gotta, cut an end off. But this one here, I got trimmed down at an angle so they ride up over it. But I'm getting the area cleaned down pretty good now that I've been working on today. And we'll get this one out to the landing. I'm headed out for the day. Pulled firewood all day, got that area cleaned up. Tractor did good. The winch was acting up a little bit, but I kind of got it figured out. But yeah, there's a log truck load here probably going to my house. So I am headed out. Drive the tractor home, come back on another day. And hope you like this video. Subscribe, tell a friend. Have a good day.